Hello, everybody. It is me. I am back. It's been a long time. It's been a stressful time. But here I am to give you not a review, but an update of my anime collection that has filled out quite a bit since I did this like a couple years ago. So I figured I'd do this. And I think, just like I said last time, what's the point in collecting stuff if you don't show it off from time to time? So let's do that right now. First up is A Silent Voice. Um, this is an absolutely fantastic movie. Really heartwarming. I did a review on this, so I'm not gonna do a thing on this. I did a review. Watch that. I loved it. And you know what? My hot take, I believe, in that video was that I think this is better than Your Name. I compared the two because they came out around the same time, but Your Name got all the love, which we will be getting to that later. Beyond the Boundary, another good show. Not the greatest thing in the world. It's cute. It's about a dude who falls in love with the girl with the glasses. Who doesn't? And she can like control her blood and stuff. You're gonna get a lot of these anime I don't remember because it's been a long time since I watched them. So I'm doing the best I can, but it was a cool show. I think they made a movie. I didn't watch the movie, but yeah, it was a cool show, and I think I bought it. I really only got it because it was like on sale for like $10, like a year or two ago when I got it. Blood Blockade Battlefront. I got seasons 1 and 2. I'm not pulling both out, but this is 1, 2's right there. But cool show. Season 2 is way better than season 1. That's all I remember. It's violent. There's demons, I think. Some kind of evil dimension hole opens up in like anime New York. Cool show. Captain Harlock, and I also have the movie Arcadia of Our Youth. I have not finished this. It's a lot of episodes. This is like, how many episodes is this? Well, 42 episodes. That's not as many as I thought, but this is it's old. This is like from the 70s, I think, yeah, this is from 1978. The DVD is not from 1978. This is like newer. I think like maybe the 2010s or later. I don't remember, but the show was cool. I believe it's only in Japanese, so you gotta do subs, but that's whatever. But this is a cool show. I'm not averse to older anime, as you can see. There's gonna be a couple more up here, but it's old, but it's still a goodie. It's sci-fi in space, and Captain Harlock is probably the coolest looking protagonist ever. So, Clanad. I did a video on this. This was a friend of mine's favorite show. I have not seen After Story. I've seen Clan. Actually, no. I think that's a. Did I finish? No, I've started After Story. I have not finished it. I don't know. I mean, I wanna watch After Story, but I'm like I said, anytime I talk about this, I'm not in a mood to always want to cry. I mean, come on, man. But it's Clanad, man. Cobra. Man, this is a. Why did I buy this? It's a fine show. It is reminiscent of like your older sci-fi adventure serials from like the 50s and 60s. It feels really James Bondy, Indiana Jones in space. It's a bit more raunchy. Not a whole lot I can say. It's not the best thing in the world. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. You know what? That's all that matters. Fun time. Code Geass. I don't gotta talk about Code Geass. You've either heard of Code Geass or you've seen Code Geass. It's both a great show and a stupid show. It's a great stupid show. I still love this show. This is one of the few anime I watch every couple of years. I rewatch it. If not the whole thing, I at least watch like half of it. But it's I mean it's Code Geass. I don't what do I say about Code Geass? You know about the show, so come on. Colorful. I have not watched this. I think this is something I also bought because it was on sale. I hear it's a fantastic movie. Never seen it, so I cannot tell you anything about it. But I mean, the back, it looks nice. I'm gonna get to it one day, and I think I will do a video on it when I finally watch it. We already did Cowboy Bebop the first time, but I did not have Cowboy Bebop the movie knocking on heaven's door. I didn't have that the first time we did this, and this is the steel book. There's nothing in it but the movie. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's more Cowboy Bebop. I don't what do we say about that? Cromartie. I don't. Oops. I don't. Oh, Jesus. Cromartie High, one of my favorite comedies. It is about a guy who goes to this school, to high school. I want to say it's like delinquents, and he just gets into all sorts of hijinks. It's a funny show. It's stupid, but like the good kind of stupid. You know what I mean? It's got a Freddie Mercury character. You've got like a giant like monkey guy. There's a robot who I don't think knows he's a robot. This guy is funny with the afro here. But yeah, that's... If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's funny. If you want to laugh, Cromartie High. Detroit Metal City. This is a show that I was really happy that they finally put on DVD. I saw this way back in like 2010. Hilarious show. This is basically... It's about a dude who... He's in like a death metal band, the deathliest of metal bands in Japan. But secretly, he loves J-pop and wants to make nice, like, cute music. And yeah, it's funny, man. It's funny. Drifters. Really good show. They're probably never going to make a second season. It's by the same people who did the Hellsing Ultimate. Oh, my head's in the way. Right there. The same people who did that. It's cool action. Not the smartest thing in the world. Not the greatest. You're gonna hear me say a lot. Not the greatest thing in the world. But it's a cool little popcorn action show with samurai bloodshed and everything. And I think the hook is these warriors, not just samurai. These warriors from all eras of history end up in this one place for some reason. I think you find out why at the end of the first season. And then there's a cliffhanger, but it's never gonna come, is it? Never does. Eureka 7! Another show that I have not... There's a lot of shows up here I have not finished. I'm like halfway through. I like this show. This show holds a special place in my heart because I was in the... my senior year of high school, I believe. I finally like embraced my love of anime and joined the anime club, and this is the first anime that we watched as a group in the anime club, which was Eureka 7. We didn't watch the whole thing, but so this not a nostalgia for this for me, but cool show. It's about a guy who joins a group of like rebel sky surfers in their mechs. I don't really know what it's about. Again, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I didn't finish it. But from what I remember, it was good. I hear the other seasons are terrible, so I'm probably going to avoid that. But this one's fine, from what I've seen. Flip Flappers. I need to make a video on this show. This is an underrated gem, okay? underrated gem. I don't think anyone has watched this. Why is my case? There it is. Underrated. This is about two girls going to I think it's called Pure Illusion, I believe. It's a fantasy show, but also like dream stuff and powers. The second episode's easily the best one, if I'm remembering that correctly. I think it's the second episode. But the show is really fun. I'm glad I watched it. The ending is a little but it be what it be sometimes. It just, but it's a cool show. It's really short. It's like 13 episodes. I don't know why I haven't made a video on it. Well, I haven't done a lot of things in the circumstances that we're living in right now. But, yeah. If you haven't checked this out, check it out. Garden of Words. Another show that, guess what? I have not seen. I've only seen, like, clips and other people doing videos on it. It looks beautiful. And I think it's a movie. Right? And it's not even, it's 46 minutes. It's like, why haven't I watched it? It's only 46 minutes. So it's like a short film. I don't know. I hear it's great. Who did it? I think Makoto Shinkai. What? Ah, I'm gonna have to check this out eventually. So I talked about Ghost in the Shell, the movie, but now I have Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, specifically the DVD, not the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is awful. It's trash. This DVD was a lot. Okay, not a lot, but it was very hard to track down. I got one. I love this show. I love Second Gig. I love the movie. Standalone complex is where it's at. This is the stuff. I want to say shit, but, well, I said shit. This is the shit, okay? If you've only seen the movie, watch this. I think this is better than the movie. And when I talk about movie, I don't mean the Scarlett Johansson movie. I mean the original anime movie. But this is the one right here. It's Ghost in the Shell. You already know what it's about. I don't have to explain it. If you've not seen this show, watch this show. That's that. Girls und Panzer. Did they roll their R's? Whatever, but Girls and Panzer, fire show. It's about girls in tanks. That's it. It's tight. And it's like, it's short, isn't it? Yeah. 2 episodes. There's a bunch of other like spin-offs and specials and OVAs that I have not watched. I'm not really into the whole OVA extended movie thing unless it's a show I really, 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 really like. I really like this, but not enough to watch a movie or OVAs on it. But this little 12 episode show, it's where it's at. It's cool. It's fine. It's good. Gridman. I made a whole ass video on this. Watch that video. I feel like that's my best video I've done. I kept calling it SSSS Gridman. Apparently it's just Gridman. But awesome show. I think this is the best thing that Trigger has done, period. Watch it. I'm not saying nothing about it. Just if you like mechs, if you like titties, you like booty cheeks and thighs, this where it's at. GTO, classic, great teacher, Onizuka. How do I even... It's about a guy who becomes a teacher, but he really just wants to be a teacher so he can get the bitches. But then turns out he's a shitty teacher, but he's great at like teaching kids life lessons, right? He's like the teacher from like Stand and Deliver. Yeah, he's like, well, Stand and Deliver was actually a good teacher, but just like in Stand and Deliver, where he's also teaching kids life lessons, in this he's really teaching kids life lessons. But great show, funny show. Another show that I have not even thought about doing a video on. Well, there's so many videos on it. It's 43 episodes. I want to say this show is from the early 2000s or the 90s. I don't know. I don't remember. But Funny show nonetheless. If you haven't seen it, don't be scared off that it's an older show. Give it a try. Gunbuster, the movie. Another show that was a little, well, movie, obviously, that was a little harder to break down. Why? I haven't even opened this thing. I don't know how long. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is basically the precursor to, like, Evangelion, Macross, World Space Force. I'm saying that because it says it on the back. But, I watched this. I don't really remember too much of it. But, from what I remember, it was cool. Oh, yeah. Heroic Legend of Arslan. This show is dope. The girl in the show, where's she at? She's in the back on the bottom part, but she was in my waifu video that I did. But this show's awesome. Great war show. About a dude, about a young prince who wants to prove himself. And I believe the king gets captured and he wants to get the king back and raise an army and everything. And it's cool action, strategy and shit. It's tight. If you like that war shit, this that shit. I got this in, like, there's like 3 parts. I got all 3. The other 3 are there. I'm not gonna pull all them out, but you know, so yeah. Ooh, and a show that I finally have all the Blu-rays for. A show that I have been waiting to come out for so long on Blu-ray. Hunter x Hunter, baby. I got all 7 of them. This is my favorite fighting anime? Yeah, is it? I don't know if it's shonen or shonen or whatever the fighting genre is. I think this is the best of that genre. It's Hunter x Hunter. Everyone's talked about it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now. After you watch this video, after you finish it, go watch that. It's fire. It's about a kid. Well, every fighting anime is about a fucking kid. Who's looking for his dad, I think, and he wants to become a hunter, which is like a license to kill and do basically whatever you want to. It's a cool show. Another heavy hitter. My second favorite anime. Do I have my first favorite anime? Did we talk about my first favorite anime? My first favorite anime is coming up in a little bit. My second favorite anime of all time, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have all of them so far. I believe that's part 1 through whatever Golden Wind was, but I think this is part 1 of Golden Wind. It's not the whole. Yeah, it's like part 1 of Golden Wind. So I have up into the part 1 of Golden Wind. Love this show. Like I mentioned, it is my second favorite anime ever. It's JoJo. I don't know how to talk about JoJo. You've seen the memes. You know the memes. Is it a JoJo reference? It probably was. It's a good show about JoJo going on bizarre adventures. That's all I need to tell you. Watch the show. Watch the show. Kaiba! I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of it. I dug it. Never went back to it. There's a lot in my backlog. I need to watch this. This is made by, I believe, Masaki Yuasa did this too. Kids on the Slope. This is a Watanabe joint. This is about... It's a musical anime about these 2 friends. One does like classical piano stuff and one does jazz, and this is about them like bonding over music and stuff. It's good. It's not like Bebop or Shampoo or anything, but you know, I don't think Watanabe has made anything bad, except maybe that terrorist one, Terror in Resonance. I wouldn't say Terror in Resonance is bad, but it's definitely nowhere near as good as any of the other stuff he's made. But this one's good. Lucky Star. If you've been an anime fan for a minute, you know about Lucky Star. Classic show. It's one of those early shows really about nothing, just friends bullshitting, you know. The whole show is just it's anime references. It's a bunch of friends making anime references, doing nothing. This is like one of those OG slice of life. Like, let's just chill and talk shit about shit. I don't fucking know, but cool show. Now, remember how I mentioned how JoJo was my second favorite anime? We're about to talk about what is now my first favorite. Now, for those who don't know anything about me, my favorite anime used to be like Soul Eater and Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple when I was new to the anime thing. Then, you know, what? Damn, like 10 years later, I have a new number one anime, and it is motherfucking Lupin. Lupin the Third is my favorite anime series. I absolutely love it. I will do a video on the movies and some of the parts of the shows at some point in time, but I have the first part. I have the first two collections of the second season, and I have the fourth season. The movies, I have Cagliostro, which I think I did already. I think I already mentioned Fujiko Mine in the other video. Same thing with Gravestone. I got Goemon's Spray of Blood. Really cool movie. I did a video on that. And yeah, no, I have the Island of Assassins, I believe. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of the Lupin movies. There is a lot. But I at least want to get the show. Awesome show. Legendary show. Started back in like the 60s. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. It's great. I personally recommend it. And the cool thing is, you don't have to watch every single part of Lupin. You can watch part 1. You can start at 2. Don't watch 3. We don't talk about 3. But you can start at part 1, part 2, part 4. Part 5 is fantastic. You've got, you know, the side stuff. You got Fujiko Mine's show. You got the movies. There's a lot of movies. A ton of movies. Some are great. Most are okay. Some are good. And there are some bad ones in there. But Lupin's definitely my favorite. Is Lupin. You can't top Lupin. Made in Abyss. My favorite show when it came out, which I want to say 2018, I think this is 2018. Phenomenal show. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a doozy. It's only 13 episodes. It's about these kids. One kid's like a cyborg robot, and then the other girl, what the hell's her name? Rico. Her name is Rico. She's looking for a mom, and you gotta go to the Abyss. For me personally, I think the Abyss it's hell. It's about these kids journeying to hell. And I think at least Rico knows she's going down there to go get her mom or to find out if her mom's alive, but she knows the deeper you go, the harder it is to come back like okay. And so it's pretty much, she knows this is a one-way trip. When she goes all the way down, she's not coming back up because it'll kill her. So she's gonna go down there. She's gonna stay down there. Hopefully her mom is there. Is she? Is she not? We don't know. There's been a couple of movies. The movies are pretty fire. But yeah, man, it's a great show. Watch it. There is some weird, if you're not into violence against children, because it's kids, you might not like it because it gets rough. It looks real cutesy, but it's not. It ain't. Megalobox. Damn. This is a really, really, really good boxing anime. It's like futuristic boxing. Think Austin Ojo or Hajime no Ippo, except imagine if they had like metal contraptions strapped to them to make them hit harder, which you would think would get people murdered, but I guess people don't die a whole lot. in this universe, but it's cool, man. It's a boxing anime. I think we need more boxing anime. I can think of like 3, and this is like one of the 3. So I think we need more of them. But yeah, it's a cool show. It's about a dude, no name. I think his name's JD for like Junkyard Dog, and it's literally about someone coming from nothing, fighting the world. I don't know if I mentioned Mind Game in the last one, but here it is, a Mind Game. This is a Masaki Yuasa joint. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite directors. This right here. Oh, the light's blocking it. This right here is phenomenal. If there is anything up here that you need to watch, beside Hunter x Hunter and JoJo, if you haven't, and Made in Abyss, you need to watch this movie, okay? It's named Mind Game. It should be called Mind Fuck, okay? It's great. Watch it, okay? Check it out. It's weird as hell. The art's weird, but Masaki Yuasa is a weird guy. This is my favorite, well, was my favorite movie. My favorite movie was Paprika. Then it was this. And now my favorite anime movie is a movie we'll get to later on. Mob Psycho 100. This is season 1. Yeah, this is season 1. I don't really have to talk about Mob Psycho, do I? You know what Mob Psycho is. Ooh, another favorite of mine that's in my top 5, like, series-wise. I got really big into Gundam since the last video. This one is the Iron Blooded Orphans collection. I love this season. It's awesome. It's about child soldiers and them getting their power back and becoming their own entity. Phenomenal. I got War in the Pocket. I still haven't seen that. But I also have Gundam Thunderbolt. Did a video on that. Awesome. I got both of those. I have what I believe to be the best Gundam series ever made. And I do not care who you are. If you say otherwise, you are wrong. Unless you're talking about Iron Blooded Orphans, maybe Gundam Wing. I'll accept Gundam The Origin, which I also have Gundam The Origin. But what I think is the best Gundam series is the 8th MS Team. This is phenomenal, okay? It's basically, Vietnam. What if you was in Nam, but you had mechs in Nam? It's tight. This is tight. I'm gonna do a video on this. How long? I think it's only 12 or 13 episodes. 12 episodes. Phenomenal. I'm gonna do a video on this one day. I don't know why I haven't. It's dope, okay? And then I mentioned Gundam The Origin. Phenomenal. That's the whole origin story of, like, Char. What else? Oh, and I got Gundam Unicorn as well. Gundam's dope. I've been watching a lot of Gundam, especially the more modern ones. My Hero Academia. I think I have seasons 1 through 3. It's my hero. I'm not gonna explain My Hero Academia to you. You know what it is. If you're not watching it, you probably aren't gonna watch it. And if you are watching it, I hope you watch the next season when that comes out. I'm looking forward to it. Nishijo. Probably, I want to say the most, if not one of the most, if not the most famous, like, comedy anime that's about nothing. It's Nishijo. I got the version that is in Japanese with you can only watch it subtitles. You can only watch it subbed. I know there's the one that's dub, and I think the dub version came out. I'm not a big fan of the dub version of Nishijo. I'm just not. But also, I don't know. I'm used to watching it in Japanese and having that Japanese flair to it. But again, I'm not a dub versus sub elitist. Watch whatever you want to watch. But for me, this is one of those shows I'd rather watch in Japanese than English. But yeah. Hilarious show if you haven't watched it. That damn light. Hilarious show if you haven't watched it. Watch it. Remember when I mentioned I have a new favorite anime movie? The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. Another one by Masaki Yuasa. Beautiful, quite possibly the most beautiful and most visually interesting movie I have ever watched. I don't even. It's great. It's a little long. It's on the long end. You're like, you're. This is like 2.5 hours, but like, it's the bomb. It's basically just it's one night on the town, and just fuck it, bro. YOLO. You only live once. Okay. Watch this if you haven't. Check the trailer out. It's gorgeous. I love it. Also, I was working on a review of this for like 2 years, and everything I've written I hate. I've been constantly redoing the review for this. So hopefully one day I can write something that I'm actually proud of and I want to record. Don't know. We'll see. One Punch Man. You know what it is. I didn't watch season 2, but I like season 1. One Punch Man. I'm not. My dad likes this, so. Outlaw Star. Hot take here. I like Outlaw Star more than Cowboy Bebop. I will say, Cowboy Bebop is a better show, but I like this more. I just do. And you're probably asking, why am I comparing them? It's because, they're damn near the same. Well, they're not the same show, but like the outline is very similar. And also, they came out the exact same year. So, and of course, Cowboy Bebop got the love and accolades. Well, I think this kind of fell to the wayside, but I think Outlaw Star is amazing. Again, it's from that same year. It is an older show, but it's still great. The characters are awesome. This fucking guy right here, Gene motherfucking Starwind. It's the shit. Look at that fucking big ass gun. Look at that shit. But awesome show. Just a ragtag group of homies in space doing space shit. I don't know. But if you haven't checked it out, check it out. If you like Cowboy Bebop, I don't know if you'll like. Well, I like both of them, but they're different shows. Cowboy Bebop is a bit more serious and dark, where this is more goofier and lighthearted with some serious dark moments, but cool show nonetheless. Paranoia Agent. I spent a lot of money on this one, and now I feel stupid because the Blu-ray's coming out for like $30 for the whole thing. And I'm finally like, look at how rare that's the Geneon the Geneon logo. This is Geneon's. Geneon doesn't even exist no more, y'all. Like, I had to look for this, and I love it. This show is amazing. It's mindfuck. Satoshi Kon, my favorite anime director. R.I.P. homie, R.I.P. You made the dopest shit ever. This show is insanity. These are very adult. Well, they're not super like nudity or anything, but like they're some fucked up stuff. Like real uncomfortable, unsettling kind of shit, but it's dope. I can't really describe this without spoiling anything, so I'm not. Just a bunch of weird shit happens. T is involved. A little slugger on the front, but definitely check this out. This is one of my favorite finds of mine. Pat Labor, whatever. Cool show. I've only watched a handful of episodes, but I do dig what I watched. I got this on sale. Like, I think this was originally like a $60 to $70 collection, but I got it for like 20 or 30 because I think they were trying to get. No, it was when I believe whatever company made this collection was going out of business, or no, they were losing the rights to the show, and so they're trying to get rid of the collections. But cool show from what I saw. Do not watch it in English. The English dub is god awful. It's funny. It's very funny how bad it is. But the Japanese is just fine. But the English it's fucking terrible. But yeah, Palador, another old school show. Cool show about people who use mechs for like police work, but it's not. I hope you didn't get that fart. I'm gonna cut that out. But or I won't. I don't know. But Yeah, it's people using mechs for like police work and shit. It's not, they use them for police work and like constructions. It's not like Gundam or Code Geass or anything crazy like that. There's not a ton of fights in this, but it's a neat little show. You'll like it or you won't. I mean, Ping Pong the animation. Masanka Yuasa join again. It's about ping pong. That's animated, or it's about ping pong. All right, it's tight. I haven't finished it. I've seen like 3 or 4 episodes. What's up with me not finishing shows, especially even short ones? I don't know why I don't, but this show's great. I just know it's about 2 friends. One's like a ping pong prodigy, and one is like, you know, the type who has to like practice and like work their way to the top, where one was born with the skill. But yeah. I need to watch this, man. It's only 11 episodes. Like, what am I doing? But yeah. Ping pong! I don't like the way I said that, but we're gonna pretend it didn't happen. Red Line. Gorgeous movie. Absolutely insanity. And I think this was like a... Who the hell made this? Oh god, the damn Mongol. This is fucking old, but amazing show. This took like, I think like 10 years to animate this. One of the best looking anime ever. I did a whole review on it with my best friend. You just, if you haven't watched it yet, watch Red Line. Watch that stuff. ReZero. Awesome show. I held it off for a long time. My best friend, the same one that loved Red Line and everything, told me to check this out. Great. I just finished season 2 like a week ago. Can't wait to get that on DVD. But yes, ReZero, great. I feel like a lot of people know about ReZero. I don't know if you want me to explain it, but it's about a guy who gains the power to where when he dies, he doesn't stay dead. He goes back to... There's a certain point in his life he goes back to. Also, it's a isekai show, which I usually don't like, but this was very good. And yeah, it's a doozy of a show. Rem is the one. Rem is waifu. Like, that's easy. It's Rem. Why don't you love Rem? Rem. Okay. Rem deserves loves too. Deserves loves. Rem deserves love too, homie. Alright. Rem. That's what we're saying. Kicking it old school again. I got Revolutionary Girl Utena. I got all 3 of them. Great show. Another one I haven't finished, but from what I've seen at least, I think this one. Great. And I believe this either came out before or around the same time as Sailor Moon. And it's very, you can tell, they have a lot of similar archetypes and stuff going on. You can tell. I want to say Sailor Moon came after, or whatever. Whichever. They borrow stuff from each other, alright, because they real similar. And this is great. This is gay as shit. It's gay as hell. I mean, look, it's two girls. It's so risky. Yeah, it's fucking gay, and I love that shit. All right, this is my shit. Revolutionary Girl Utena. You haven't checked it out? Watch it. Again, if you don't mind older shows, but this is a beautiful, beautiful older show. Great. My 4th favorite anime of all time, and I also started watching it during when quarantine started. So I started when I got the initial, work from home. What I got through the days was Fighting Evil by Moonlight, gaining sun through the... You know what? It's Sailor Moon. Okay, I forgot the theme song. I haven't heard a theme song in a long time. Surprisingly, I was pissed when I figured out when I was watching it. This one, I think this is the Funimation... This is the Viz. The Viz Media version doesn't have the original theme song because they lost the rights to it, so it's just the Japanese one. So that's why I forgot the fucking words, because I've been watching this without the words. I'm sorry, I felt like an idiot. But Sailor Moon, I have all the seasons except part 2 of the last season, which I still gotta get, but love it. Who's the best Sailor Scout? Jupiter, Mars, Uranus. Those are my 3. And I even have I have a Jupiter figure over there. You can't see it, but it's behind you. But yes, Sailor Moon. That's where it's at. It's my shit. I think a bunch of the background on my computer is Sailor Moon. My phone background Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon all damn day, man. Space Dandy, Space Dandy. I hated this when I first saw it when it came out on Toonami. Watched it again about a year or two after. Fell in love with it. Hilarious show. It's another one of those. I want to say it's a show about nothing, but I mean, it kind of is. Every episode is its own story. That's the one thing I didn't like it at first when I figured out, oh, every episode's its own thing, so whatever happened last time didn't matter. But there's a twist at the end. But yeah, man, this is a funny show. Really fun show. I love the episode of the Battle of the Bands episode. The I forgot I want to say BMO, but that's Adventure Time. But just this show's great, man. And they even got we finally got a Hooters, but for booty cheeks. I forgot what it's called. It's called Cheeks or Apple Bottom or Peaches. I don't remember, but there's a Hooters in this universe, but it's booties instead of the titties. But so Space Dandy. Tatami Galaxy. Fun fact, never seen this. That's actually a lie. I saw one episode, but the subtitles they go by so fast. My God, you gotta watch this like at a slow speed in order to read what's happening. It's a show about a college kid. It's 11 episodes, man. I'm sitting here I'm gonna tell you to watch it. I ain't watched it, but well, okay. I watched an episode. I liked it, but I was like, damn, I can't keep up with the subtitles. It's way too damn fast. But it is a beautiful show. You can tell it's in the same vein of I believe this is in the same universe as The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. And I think that's the main guy. I think he's in the movie, I think. But yeah, Tommy Galaxy. The Boy and the Beast, Mamoru Hosoda movie. Cool little movie. Not his best, not his worst. You know, it's about a boy gets lost and ends up in like a monster world and gets trained by a bear, wolf guy, how to fight. And, you know, he gets friends and stuff. I like the movie. I just don't remember. This was a long time ago, but Boy and the Beast. I did a video on The Girl Who Left Through Time. I thought it was okay. It's okay, but, you know, Mamoru Hosoda, you know, his movies are... I think Mamoru Hosoda at best is like, okay, his movies. I feel like a lot of people love his movies. They're critically acclaimed, but I don't know. I'm just like, they're cool, you know. I did a review. It was cool. We got us a legendary show. We got us The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. This is another one of those, if you've been an anime fan for a long time, you know about this show. I mean, I don't know, man. The whole thing's legendary. From how it aired, completely out of order, but it worked. To where I believe this one, it airs in order, which is weird. It feels weird watching it in order. So, I think there's an option to watch it in the... No. Oh, there is. Oh, snap! Wait. Hold on. I thought this said... It says episodes 1 through 28 in the 2009 rebroadcast order. So does that mean in the order... As you can tell, I haven't watched this. I've watched the show, but I haven't watched it since I bought this. So I don't know if that means it's in the order of when it came out or the new order. But I feel like that means it's in the normal. You know, I'm gonna have to pop this and figure that out. But this show's amazing. This is another one of those shows about nothing. And it's a girl who pretty much is able to wish things into existence, but she doesn't know. And a bunch of wacky, zany stuff happens, and it's funny. So, one of the most famous... This is probably the most famous anime comedy. This is probably the most famous anime comedy. Not what I said originally was Nishijo. It's definitely this. It's this. Ushio and Toro. A nice throwback to the old school, like, you know, Inuyasha. You know, guy gotta fight demons to get stuff. Cool little show. It's great. Like I said, it's a nice throwback. Even though it came out in 2016 or 17, but when you watch it, you feel like you're watching a 90s, early 2000s show. It's a cool little show, man. Our next show is a heavy hitter, The Vision of Escaflowne. Another old school show. I am proud of the amount of old school stuff I have. Not too many, but I feel like the old stuff is where it's at a lot. I feel like people just don't give it the love it deserves, really. But Vision of Escaflowne is great. Another classic show from like the 90s. This is an OG isekai, all right? It's like a girl in high school ends up in whatever this fantasy world is, and there's like cool mechs in this world. It's a tight show, man. It's tight. It's 20. It's only 26 episodes. I feel like this was a lot longer than that, but it's not. But you know, classic isekai before isekai got fucking insane and everything is that. But the classics are where they're at. Watamote. Easily one of the most uncomfortable shows. It's a comedy, but man, it's awkward and you feel it with her. Damn. I got this on sale too. It was like $10-15. But man, funny show, but man, uncomfortable as hell. This is definitely one of those like cringe. It's like cringe comedy, like cringe humor, where you're just like, ooh, like it's funny, but like I've been in that situation too. But like, yeah, Watamote. Wolf Children. I'm gonna get flamed because I don't like this movie, but it's boring. I'm sorry. It's boring. It's boring. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say. We did a video. It's about a wolf. It's about wolf kids, and mom gotta take care of them. I mean, it's cute, but that's it. But what else do I say? I can't. Quite possibly the biggest anime to ever. Anime. Your Name. I'm not gonna talk about it. You know what that is. We're done with that one. You know what it is. It happened. I made a whole video on it because everybody else made a video on it. It's a huge movie that I think was just surpassed by Demon Slayer movie that I still have not seen. But so there's that. You know, nice little trivia fact. Apparently, the show that Crunchyroll thought was the greatest thing in the world, Yuri on Ice. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Yuri on Ice, but even the year it came out, it was not the best show the year it came out. Great show. I still love it. I watched this, but I mean, we were born to make history. I mean, come on, man. It's Yuri on Ice, man. It's gay as shit, bro. Watch it. It's ice skating. A dude nuts on the ice in his performance. Hope they cleaned it. It was a little weird, but hey, you do you, man. But Yuri on Ice. 91 days. Another great show that I just don't talk about. There's 13 episodes. This is a phenomenal show. It's like a mafia gangster show. Like Baccano. We need more anime like Baccano. Like, I want more anime that are like, you know, Godfather, Goodfellas, more like mafia stuff. I like that, but I guess that's kind of an American thing, so not too many Japanese producers, animators are probably going to care about that, but I want more of those anime, man. 91 Days is phenomenal. It's literally, if you've seen Godfather, Goodfellas, you've seen any of these other gangster movies, you've seen a Martin Scorsese movie, you know what you're getting in this, and it's great. It's a great revenge story. And it's, look at that cover, man. Look at that cover. You can't see the cover. You can maybe see it now. Look at that cover. It's tight. That's all I'm going to say. And that is my anime collection as of right now. I hope everyone's doing all right. Hope you're wearing masks, staying home, social distancing, washing their hands, being clean. And I hope you're not losing your mind. And if you are, please do something that you love. As always, everybody, keep on watching anime, keep on watching movies, keep on playing video games, keep on social distancing and staying safe, keep on with that self love and keep on doing you. All right. Bye bye.